Hiya, how are we doing? I was asked in the last shave by Lee to use this razor in the next shave. So, I've been asked a few times to use stuff and sometimes I get onto it and sometimes I don't. But tonight we'll get on to it. So the razor he asked me to use was a RazoRock Mamba. That's the Mamba there. That's the 0.70 Mamba on a bamboo handle. That's a game changer. So the difference between the Mamba and the game changer. Hold the heads side by side. You can see there the Mamba puts far more curvature in the blade than the game changer does. Hence you need, from recoil, I haven't used it for a while, you need a slightly higher angle, akin to using a pills, for example, in the Mamba. So that's what we're going to use tonight. Let's put the game changer down. So it's a 3-piece, non-adjustable. I'm just going to leave it on the bamboo handle, which I don't mind actually. So a date for your diary. Sunday the 30th of May, 5 PM. That should be shave 250, which I never thought I would actually get to make 250 videos when I first started this channel. So, touch wood, it'll be a live shave. I don't have enough subscribers to do it straight through YouTube from the phone. I can do it from the webcam in the bedroom. I'm not going to do that. I have to wear a shirt. So I've been having a play with some streaming software and hopefully did a live test last night, which is on YouTube but it's not listed. It's only me there obviously because it wasn't public. But if all goes well, Sunday 30th of May, 5 PM, that's UK time, British summer time. So if you want to come along and have a blast, have a laugh, hopefully have a few comments flying around if somebody turns up. If they don't, they don't, we shall see. Right, back to tonight. The blade, it's a Gillette Wilkinson sword from the saloon pack, as opposed to the ones in the black wrapper. So there's the blade there. The Mamba has the retaining pins for the blade on the base plate. There's no overhang, if I remember rightly. No, there's not. So there's the blade on the base plate. In the top cap you have a couple of indents that the blades fit into, which then puts the curvature onto the blade. Just drop a little washer on. And we tighten everything up. I had the original Mamba, the 5.2 blade gap, and I bought that for head shaving. And it gave me one of the best cuts I've ever had on a shave. I didn't even feel it, and it just bled. But for face shaving it was too mild. And for head shaving, if it cuts you when you don't know about it, I just got the angle wrong and it sliced. So it went, and I picked up the 7Z and the 7.7 blade cap. So the brush for tonight is a Maseto 30mm. I think it's 2-band finest. So that's been sitting soaking and we've got all the water out of that. And the soap is sample. It's Eufros, I think it's Jabonman tobacco. Yeah. Don't know what the scent notes are. Obviously tobacco, no shade Sherlock. But we'll see how it goes. So I'm not bowl lathering, I'm just loading the brush from the bowl. like I've done in a few previous videos. So just get the brush loaded up. Hump day downhill. It's been a steady week really, work-wise. Today was quite nice. I don't know why. I got into the office this morning, got a load of stuff done, and about 10:30 I thought, I haven't looked at my emails. So anything that came in overnight or anything like that, I haven't seen it. Looked at that and there was somebody wanting some paperwork for the job I was at last week and I was away. So about 4 hours later that paperwork was finished off and done and sent away. So there we are. We've got that's actually pretty nice leather. Paul H would be proud to share with that one. That is thick. Okay, I haven't put any extra water in. And do that on the face. I don't know if these brushes are still available. When they were touted as being a bargain of a lifetime. Hence the reason I've got two of them, 24mm and this 30. 30mm, this thing just produces a mountain of lather. But obviously it's a larger brush, so you need to I'd say this is tobacco leaf. Yes, so I'm fairly sure it's towel based. It's Spanish. It's not readily available. I got sent this. A friend in London, Les, sent this sample. Totally out of the blue, as he's prone to doing. Les, if you're watching, thank you very much. It's nice to try. Some of the less wider available stuff. And Les has some quality, very good quality gear in his shaving collection, and he's a top fella. Many years ago, I was looking for one of the brush guy brushes. I saw that he had a few of them. He used to post on Instagram. And I've got a mate that worked with a lathe. He's still got a lathe. That'll do for the first pass. So I messaged Les and said, any chance you can measure me, give me some dimensions of the brush handle, length, diameter, curvature in the middle, how far up it is and everything else. It was one akin to this one, so length, diameter, width, height, all the dimensions. Take a few photographs for the ruler, we'll work it out. He said, do you want to borrow the brush? And just sent me the brush up to use and try, so it's his fault that I fell in love with the Matt Martin brush guy, stroke Portus brush handles and the shape of them. But true gentleman. Like he's loaned me a charcoal goods razor. We've sent each other stuff to use as time's progressed, backwards and forwards. So, RazoRock Mamba, the bamboo handle, Gillette Wilkinson sword from the saloon pack, brand new, straight out of the pack. So you see, if you hold it there, you don't get much of a cutting angle. So you've got to match the head angle where it meets It's the skin with the Mamba, whereas the Game Changer, because it hasn't got as much curvature, it's a bit more, not as high. Lee, I hope that answers your questions. Soap is definitely tobacco leaf. And this razor and blade combo is very, very smooth. So again, 30th of May, 5 PM UK time, that's British summer time. You never know, I might even get a live shave that might be as long as one of Kevin's videos. Like it won't last, it'll last longer than 15-20 minutes. We'll see. Hopefully it does, or if it all goes to plan. Can't shave tomorrow night. I'm playing golf straight from work with a golf match, which should be interesting. Look at the weather forecast. I'm playing against a couple of lads who know what they're doing. Unlike me and my partner, who ain't got a clue. He lies. Well, I'm off 5.5, partner's off 14.5. So that's the number of shots we get on a round of golf. One of the lads are playing off tomorrow is off 2.7 and his brother is off 0.3. So, should be a good game. I think it's forecast for like 30-mile-an-hour winds, possibly pouring rain. Yeah, I did remember right, you need the height. It's one of those razors where you start at 90 degrees to the face and then just lower it slightly, as opposed to starting at 90 degrees to the face and raising it slightly, if that makes sense. The only difference to the live stream is obviously I've got to get it off my phone. That was why I did a test video last night, just to see. There's a way I can do it from the phone to the computer to YouTube. I tried that and I couldn't get it to work. But straight from the phone to YouTube worked quite well. Of course I haven't got enough subs, you see. When I got to do live streams from a mobile device, you need over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Well, I'm still like 400 plus away from that. So it's a workaround to enable me to do a live shave. If it works well. May well make it a more frequent occurrence than once every 250 shaves. Almost 3 years this channel's been going. Didn't realise that either until I look back and thought, look at me stats the other day. That's better. Put some hydration to it now. Don't there's any left in here. Make sure we've got all the smears out of the bowl. Not straight up tobacco either, there's something else in here. But I'm buggered if I can work out what it is. Yeah, hump day, so down the weekend. Yippee! As you can hear, hopefully it's the Mamba lets you know that there's hair being removed. Quite nice bamboo handle because it just fits in the fingers very nicely. See Scott, one of my normal protagonists in the last video when I mentioned the 250 and ideas for people to use. You know that one tosser that always just mentions something that you go, you know someone's going to mention it. It's like, who's going to be the first one? Scott was in my top 3. He came first. Well done, Scott. I've heard you always come first, but there you go. The razorine with a dud blade. Not going to happen. There are a couple of others I would have expected that reply from. But Scott excelled himself and, as I say, he came first. I bet he does that a lot. Scott, hope you're okay, buddy. Hope you don't mind me taking the mic a little bit. I know we had a decent chat last night and laugh on Instagram. But, don't take it personally. If you do, tough. There you go, there's care and compassion for your subscribers, eh? That's the only problem with big brushes. It use a lot of soap. I only use the same amount of soap as I would use for using a 24mm brush. But there's plenty of slickness on that soap. First like a nose flick. Try and get my chins shaved. Right, that's what's left. Do. Oh. Got soap all over my nose again. I'll kick off some of the OCD for some people. How can you do that and leave it? Yeah, there's more than just tobacco leaf to the soap, but it smells on the skin, it feels absolutely cracking. Eufros tobacco, as I mentioned earlier. Right, I've got nothing at all lined up post shave wise, because I would normally do the pause it. However, that feels so good on the skin. Back in a tick. And I'm back. I haven't been anywhere, I've just been in the cupboard down the bottom here. Right, got some L'Oreal Barber's Club. This is cedarwood essential oil, reinforcing aftershave balm, as if I need reinforcing. Send reinforcements, we need more balm. Couple of wee weepers, but that's it, it's more than enough. This stuff's quite thick. Well, a bit like me, it's quite thick. There we go. It's quite strange, L'Oreal make two balms, that and the birch sap. The birch sap is very, very thin. This stuff's extremely thick. I wonder how you'd mix. So you'd have birch sap and cedarwood. That would be quite a nice combination. Might try that one. Mix them up. There we go, that's it. That's all I'm doing post shave wise. Nothing else. So, quick recap of what we've done tonight, apart from upset Scott. Probably has upset a few other people by me taking the mic out of him. Right, soap was Eufros tobacco, which was a part of a sample. It was lathered up in my Giles shaving pedestal bowl. Well, the brush was loaded from the sample. The brush, Maseto shaving 30mm, I think it's finest badger or 2-band finest 30mm. And the razor was a shave for Lee, who asked me to use the razor, or this razor, in the next video, i.e. this one. So, it's the RazoRock Mamba, inside which there was, and still is, a Gillette Wilkinson saw blade from the saloon pack on its first use. That's it, folks. Sunday 30th of May, 5 PM UK time. Hope you can make it along. If you have any comments regarding this shave, except for my piss taking a Scott, leave them below. Any comments, something like that. Stay safe, have a good week. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.